Before diving into the exciting world of side hustles, it's important to set realistic expectations. While the ideas shared in this video can be incredibly effective, it's crucial to understand that results will vary from person to person. No one-size-fits-all solution exists, and success depends heavily on factors like your effort, consistency, ability to adapt, and the strategies you choose to implement. Some people may see results in a matter of weeks, while others might take months to build momentum. We want to be transparent. Side hustles are not a guarantee of immediate wealth, but rather a pathway to explore creative ways of generating income. Another key point to consider is that just because we're focusing on zero upfront costs doesn't mean side hustles are entirely effortless. What it does mean is you won't need to invest money out of pocket to get started. This is made possible thanks to the abundance of free tools, platforms, and resources available today. From open source software to free social media accounts, you already have access to powerful tools that eliminate many financial barriers to entry. However, what you save in money will often need to be compensated for with time, creative thinking, and persistence. The purpose of this video isn't to sell you a dream or suggest a shortcut to financial freedom. It's to inspire and equip you to take your first step. Whether you're looking to supplement your income, explore a creative passion, or prepare for financial uncertainty, each side hustle idea we'll share has been carefully selected to be actionable, practical, and affordable for anyone. We'll cover methods to help you identify your strengths, leverage free platforms for monetization, and promote your skills without spending a dime. By the end of the video, we hope you'll feel motivated to start building something that fits your lifestyle and goals, knowing it's well within your reach. Let's begin by addressing why side hustles are more relevant today than ever before. Economic shifts, from rising living costs to stagnant wages, have left many people feeling financial pressure. A 2023 survey by Deloitte highlights that over 70% of workers express concern about making ends meet, even with full-time employment. This reality is driving more individuals to look for supplementary income streams, not just as a luxury, but as a necessity to maintain their livelihoods. These side hustles offer a way to close this gap without the risk of quitting a steady 9-to-5 job. Unemployment and underemployment are also pushing many people to explore side hustles. During uncertain times, such as recessions or industry-specific layoffs, a side hustle can act as both a financial lifeline and a way to future-proof one's career. Even in a stable economy, there's no such thing as guaranteed job security anymore. The rise of automation and outsourcing in various sectors makes it increasingly challenging for many to feel confident about their long-term career prospects, intensifying the need for alternative income sources that individuals can control. Fortunately, the digital era has made side hustles more accessible than ever. Platforms like Fiverr, Etsy, and Instagram have removed traditional barriers to entry, allowing everyday people to monetize their skills, hobbies, or talents with nothing more than an internet connection. For instance, someone skilled in graphic design can set up a free profile to market their services, while others might turn a knack for crafting into an online store with no upfront costs thanks to print-on-demand services. This shift has democratized earning potential, creating countless opportunities for anyone willing to adapt and experiment in this rapidly evolving landscape. Starting a side hustle with zero upfront cost is an empowering idea because it eliminates one of the biggest barriers: money. Many people hesitate to pursue additional income streams due to fears of significant financial investment or the risk of loss. Free side hustles, however, leverage tools and platforms that cost nothing to access, enabling you to focus solely on effort and strategy rather than worrying about spending money you might not have. For instance, platforms like Canva, Trello, and Google Docs offer free versions that can support your work, whether you're creating digital content, managing projects, or building a product idea. Additionally, social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube are free outlets worth exploring for marketing or growing your audience. When you combine these tools with your personal skills, you have the foundations to build something valuable, completely free of charge. Zero investment side hustles also encourage you to tap into skills you already have. Whether it's writing, graphic design, coding, or even managing social media accounts, chances are you possess abilities that others value and are willing to pay for. For example, aspiring writers can offer freelance blogging or ghostwriting services, graphic designers can start creating digital templates for sale, and tech-savvy individuals can provide basic website setup services. The best part is that free platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and Etsy make connecting with customers simple, without requiring any upfront payment to get started. By utilizing these skills and tools, free side hustles break down accessibility barriers, making them available to everyone, including those who feel financially constrained but are driven to create additional income streams. Before diving into specific zero-cost side hustle ideas, it's essential to evaluate your existing skills, talents, and resources. Start by asking yourself some key questions. What are things you're naturally good at? What hobbies do you enjoy? Are there tasks you regularly help others with? Skills don't always have to be tied to professional experience. Even personal interests can translate into marketable talents. For instance, if you've spent years journaling, you might already have the foundation to explore content writing. Similarly, if you frequently organize events for friends or family, you might have project management skills without even realizing it. By taking inventory of your abilities, you'll start to see how what you're already capable of doing can be a foundation for generating income. Now that you've identified some of your strengths, let's match them to side hustle opportunities that require no upfront financial investment. Writing, graphic design, and tutoring are excellent examples of skills commonly in demand. For example, freelance writing platforms such as Medium or Upwork allow you to turn your knack for writing into a steady income stream. If you're artistic, free graphic design tools like Canva offer an opportunity to create social media graphics, logo designs, or even printables to sell online. On the other hand, if you excel at teaching or explaining concepts, you could explore tutoring in subjects like math, languages, or software skills using free platforms like Zoom or Google Meet. The key here is aligning your abilities with market needs while minimizing costs to get started. It's also worth noting that, beyond skills, you may already have assets you can leverage at no cost. For example, do you have access to a computer or smartphone? A reliable internet connection? Free apps and tools exist to enhance almost any skill or talent. If you enjoy photography and have a decent smartphone camera, you can upload your photos to free stock photography websites like Pexels or Unsplash, earning exposure and potential freelance opportunities. If you enjoy talking about specific topics, consider turning your expertise into a blog or creating short, informative videos on platforms like TikTok or YouTube. Often, the key lies in combining your current resources with your skills to create something of value that people are willing to pay for. Let's explore one of the most accessible and cost-free ways to start a side hustle, freelancing. If you enjoy writing, editing, or have a knack for social media management, these skills are in high demand in today's digital-first world. Businesses of all sizes need help creating content, proofreading documents, managing their social media accounts, and even handling their customer emails. Virtual assistants is another great option that requires minimal skills to get started. Tasks can include inbox management, scheduling, or light data entry. The best part? If you're already comfortable using common tools like Google Docs, Canva, or scheduling apps, you're already ahead of the curve. With freelancing, you can leverage the talents you already have and offer services without any upfront costs. Bonus tip: start small by offering a specific service within your comfort zone. Then grow as you gain experience and confidence. To get started, check out freelancing platforms that are totally free to join, like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer. These platforms connect you directly with clients looking for specific services. For instance, on Fiverr, you can set up a gig listing for something like basic Instagram caption writing. And with just a few successful jobs, you can build your portfolio right from scratch. On Upwork, you can bid on projects in areas such as content creation, administrative support, or data analysis. The key here is to position yourself clearly. Be specific about what you offer and how your skills align with the project's needs. Remember, you don't need to spend a dime to sign up, create a profile, or start working with clients. Have you ever considered transforming your knowledge, ideas, or skills into a stream of passive income? Creating and selling digital products is a fantastic side hustle that requires no upfront investment. Digital products like ebooks, design templates, or online courses have become incredibly popular because they can be created once and sold over and over again. For instance, if you're great at graphic design, you could create aesthetic planners or resume templates. Maybe you're a subject matter expert? Turn your expertise into an ebook or a short course. What makes this idea so beginner-friendly is the wealth of free tools available today. Platforms like Canva and Google Docs allow you to design, format, and create professional quality products at no cost. Best of all, platforms like Gumroad or Payhip let you upload and sell your products without any upfront listing fees. That means you can start monetizing your creativity with zero financial risk. If you're wondering what kind of value you can provide, start by asking yourself, what do people often ask for your help with? Maybe it's crafting compelling resumes, creating budgeting spreadsheets, or even developing fitness plans. Each of these could be turned into a simple, downloadable product. And don't worry if you're not a tech wizard. Free tutorials on platforms like YouTube can guide you through software like Canva, making the design process accessible to everyone. Another tip? Focus on a niche with demand, something that solves a specific problem or speaks to a unique audience. A well-targeted product stands a much better chance of selling. Once your product is ready, promote it through social media or communities where your target audience hangs out. Whether it's a ready-made template or a set of simple instructions, the key is ensuring your product delivers real value. Social media isn't just for sharing memes or reconnecting with old friends. It's also a powerful, free tool to kickstart a side hustle. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and even Pinterest have democratized entrepreneurship, allowing anyone with an internet connection to monetize their presence. The best part? You don't need fancy equipment, a huge following, or money to get started. For example, affiliate marketing is one of the simplest ways to earn. This involves promoting products or services you love and sharing unique affiliate links. When someone makes a purchase through your link, you earn a commission. Companies like Amazon Associates make it easy for beginners to enroll, browse categories, and share links in captions, stories, or videos. You're essentially earning a percentage for sharing recommendations you'd make naturally. Content creation is another strategy that can lead to significant income over time. Whether it's short-form videos, long-form tutorials, or even blog-style Instagram posts, the key lies in providing value. For example, someone passionate about cooking could post simple recipes or cooking hacks, gradually building a niche audience. By strategically using free tools like Canva for aesthetics and exploring trends through free analytics tools like Google Trends, it's possible to grow your following organically. Over time, you can expand into revenue streams like sponsored posts, ads, or collaborations with brands. Plus, platforms like TikTok and YouTube now offer creator fund programs that pay for popular content, turning your engagement numbers into real income. Finally, becoming a micro-influencer is an attainable goal even with a small, niche audience. Think of micro-influencers as people with between 1,000 and 10,000 followers who have strong engagement. Some brands now prefer working with these smaller creators because their followers are more likely to trust their recommendations. If you're into fitness, fashion, or even more niche hobbies like gardening or gaming, you can position yourself as a trusted voice in that space. Partnering with brands can often start with free products, but this can quickly lead to paid opportunities as your credibility grows. Everything, from smartphone photography to consistent posting, can be done with free resources already in your hands. Imagine running an online store where you get to design customized products like t-shirts, mugs, and tote bags without worrying about inventory, shipping, or upfront expenses. That's the magic of print-on-demand services. Here's how it works. You create a design using free tools like Canva or GIMP, upload it to platforms such as Printful, Teespring, or Redbubble, and set your prices. When a customer places an order, the platform prints your design onto the product and ships it directly to them, taking care of all the logistics. You earn the profit margin between the production cost and the price you set. This model eliminates the need for large upfront investment or storage, making it a perfect zero-cost side hustle. Getting started is simpler than it seems. Begin by brainstorming niche designs that will resonate with specific audiences. Think motivational quotes, trendy graphics, or pop culture references. Once you've nailed down a theme, use free design tools to create eye-catching artwork. Many platforms, like Teespring or Redbubble, provide built-in mock-up generators, allowing you to visualize how your designs will look on various products. Upload your work, write persuasive product descriptions, and publish your listings. The best part? This entire setup process is free, and you only pay a production cost if someone places an order, minimizing your risk. To increase your sales, learn the basics of promoting your designs online through social media and SEO. Share your creations on Instagram, Pinterest, or TikTok to reach your target audience for free. Additionally, leverage your product descriptions by using keywords people are searching for. For instance, if your designs cater to dog lovers, drop phrases like cute dog lover t-shirts in your product titles and tags. Even if you don't make sales immediately, remember that listings on platforms like Redbubble can stay live indefinitely, creating passive income potential with zero ongoing maintenance. One of the most attractive side hustles for building long-term, passive income is content creation. With almost no upfront costs, you can turn your knowledge, experiences, or hobbies into valuable content that generates revenue over time. Blogging, YouTube, and podcasting are great avenues to explore, offering diverse ways to share your expertise, connect with an audience, and monetize your work. For instance, blogging platforms like WordPress and Medium let you start a blog completely free, where you can write articles about topics you're passionate about. Over time, you can monetize your blog using tools like Google AdSense, affiliate marketing, or sponsored content. Similarly, YouTube allows you to create and upload videos without any cost. All you need is a smartphone or webcam to get started, and once you meet the platform's monetization requirements, you can earn money through ad revenue, brand partnerships, and memberships. Likewise, podcasting has never been more accessible with free hosting platforms like Anchor, where you can share your insights and perspectives on niche topics. Sponsorships and listener contributions can then become reliable income streams. The beauty of content creation is that it grows exponentially when paired with consistency and effort. Each blog post, video, or podcast episode becomes a digital asset that can continue generating income weeks, months, or even years down the line. For beginners, focus on topics that align with your skills and interests, and take advantage of free tools like Canva for graphic design, Audacity for audio editing, or DaVinci Resolve for video production. If you're worried about attracting an audience, start small by promoting your content on free social media platforms and engaging with communities that overlap with your niche. Remember, your only true investment here is time and persistence, but the rewards can compound into a steady income stream that works for you even when you're not actively creating. Before diving into the tools that can elevate your side hustle, let's address a quick but essential disclaimer. While these tools can empower you to get started and improve efficiency, consistent effort and learning are critical for success, and results may vary. Now, let's explore how you can harness free online platforms to manage your workflow, create attractive content, and connect with your audience. The best part? You can do all of this without spending a dime. First up is Canva. Whether you're designing social media graphics, business cards, or even digital products like journals or planners, Canva's free version offers thousands of customizable templates that make even beginners look like seasoned designers. The drag-and-drop interface is user-friendly, and it includes preloaded elements like fonts, icons, and images. Just log in with your email, and you're set to start creating professional-grade visuals in minutes. Next on the list are productivity tools that help you stay organized and on track. Google Drive is a prime example. It not only provides free cloud storage for your documents, spreadsheets, and presentations, but also integrates seamlessly with tools like Google Docs and Google Sheets to help you collaborate with others in real time. Planning a content schedule or managing ongoing tasks. Consider Trello. Trello's free project management boards allow you to organize ideas, set deadlines, and track progress for all aspects of your side hustle. For instance, you could create a content calendar for your social media posts or plan out product development workflows, all without paying for a subscription. Finally, let's talk about marketing. Reaching and engaging your audience is crucial, and MailChimp is a fantastic free tool for email marketing. With the free tier, you can send emails to up to 500 subscribers and create automated campaigns to welcome new customers or announce product launches. Combine this with free content marketing tools, and you have a robust strategy to grow your audience at no cost. For instance, you could design your email visuals in Canva, plan your campaign schedule in Trello, and send polished newsletters via MailChimp, all seamlessly working together to drive results. By leveraging these tools, you not only minimize startup expenses, but also set up a solid foundation for running a professional and efficient side hustle. Marketing your side hustle doesn't have to drain your wallet. Leveraging free strategies can be just as impactful, if not more. Let's start with one of the most classic yet powerful tools, word of mouth. When you spread the word about what you're offering, start with your immediate circle, friends, family, coworkers, and acquaintances. These are the people who already trust you and are likely to support your hustle. Encourage them to share what you're doing with their networks. A satisfied customer's recommendation, for example, can snowball into a string of referrals. Even in the digital world, face-to-face conversations and organic testimonials hold tremendous weight in converting potential customers. Next up is the incredible power of social media. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook offer massive audience access completely free of charge. Create dedicated accounts for your side hustle, focusing on consistent and engaging content that speaks to your target audience. For instance, if you're selling handcrafted items, share behind-the-scenes videos of the creation process. If you're offering a service, provide valuable tips or success stories from clients. Use relevant hashtags to increase discoverability and consider joining conversations within your niche. Remember, interacting with followers by responding to comments or direct messages not only builds trust, but also boosts your posts in social media algorithms. Lastly, don't overlook the hidden potential of online communities and search engine optimization, or SEO. Start by joining free forums, subreddits, or Facebook groups related to your niche. Engage meaningfully in these spaces. Answer questions, share tips, or even offer free advice tied to your expertise. This positions you as a credible figure while naturally pointing people toward your side hustle. Meanwhile, SEO is a powerful long-term strategy for those with websites, blogs, or YouTube channels. Learn to use free tools like Google Keyword Planner or Ubersuggest to find search terms related to your niche. Incorporate these keywords into your content so your offerings appear in search results when people are looking for solutions you provide. All of this takes effort, but it costs nothing and establishes a foundation for organic growth. One of the biggest challenges for anyone starting a side hustle is staying consistently engaged, especially when results might take time. To keep your motivation high, focus on setting clear, realistic goals for yourself. Make these goals measurable, such as earning a specific amount within a given time frame or completing a set number of tasks each week. Break larger goals into smaller steps that you can tackle daily, and celebrate those small wins. For instance, if you're starting a freelance writing hustle, your initial goal might be to pitch to 3 potential clients in your first week. Achieving small milestones builds momentum and keeps the journey manageable. Additionally, regularly reassess these goals to make sure they remain aligned with your capacity and priorities as life evolves. This approach helps prevent burnout and keeps you moving forward steadily. Time management is another critical factor. Identify specific blocks of time each week you can dedicate to your side hustle and treat those blocks as non-negotiable appointments. For example, you could allocate 1 hour before work or 2 hours during your weekend to focus entirely on your project. Use tools like digital calendars or free apps such as Trello or Notion to organize your tasks and prioritize deadlines. It's also important to create an environment that supports focus. This could mean working in a quiet space or setting up a system to minimize distractions. Remember, consistency doesn't mean being perfect. It means showing up regularly, even on days when motivation feels low. Building a routine around your side hustle ensures steady progress and helps transform it into a habit. Let's start with one of the most common challenges: slow growth. Building a successful side hustle, especially without initial monetary investment, takes time. You might feel disheartened by small returns in the first few weeks or months, but this is entirely normal. One way to overcome slow progress is to focus on incremental goals rather than immediate results. For example, if you're using a free platform like Upwork to offer services, aim to secure just one job in your first week, then set a milestone to build repeat clientele over the next month. A great real-life example of overcoming slow growth is Sarah, a freelance graphic designer who didn't see traction on freelancing platforms for over 2 months. She adjusted her strategy by actively engaging with potential clients through LinkedIn, which eventually led to a steady stream of projects. Slow growth isn't a failure. It's an opportunity to refine, learn, and pivot your approach. Another significant obstacle is competition. Free tools and platforms mean more people are trying to capitalize on the same opportunities. To stand out, you need a unique angle, even if it's something small. Let's say you're starting a print-on-demand business. Instead of targeting broad markets, focus on niche communities, like fans of a specific hobby or profession. Jonah, for example, made his breakthrough by designing quirky t-shirts catering solely to chess enthusiasts. His niche focus allowed him to dominate a small segment rather than getting lost in overcrowded categories. Remember, differentiation isn't about having the most extravagant ideas, but about solving a specific need better than anyone else. Lastly, balancing a side hustle with a full-time job can be overwhelming. Between work hours, personal responsibilities, and your hustle, time management becomes critical. Prioritize tasks that directly contribute to growth. For instance, instead of spending days perfecting a logo, spend that time building connections or fulfilling actual orders. Mia, who launched a successful online tutoring side hustle while working a 9 to 5, used a simple system. She dedicated 2 hours every evening to hustling, focusing only on high-impact tasks like lesson planning or client engagement. She relied on free tools like Google Calendar and Todoist to stay organized and ensure nothing fell through the cracks. Balancing isn't easy, but with clear priorities and time management, it's absolutely achievable. Now that you're starting to see some income from your side hustle, it's time to think about growth. Scaling doesn't mean needing to invest thousands of dollars right away. Instead, focus on reinvesting a portion of your current profits back into the hustle. For example, if you've made $200 from freelancing, consider setting aside 20% of that to subscribe to a more advanced tool that can save you time or improve your efficiency, such as a premium productivity app or a better design platform. This reinvestment can help you take on more clients or produce higher quality work, ultimately increasing your earning potential over time. Another essential step to scaling is upgrading your equipment or tools. For creators, this might mean investing in a better microphone, camera, or lighting setup for your content creation. If you're in a service-based side hustle, like virtual assistants or social media management, it could mean upgrading your software to access features that save you time or offer better results. Better tools don't just improve your output quality, they also enhance your credibility, helping you attract higher-paying clients or larger audiences. Finally, consider expanding your products or services to scale your side hustle. For instance, if you're a freelance writer specializing in blog posts, you might offer additional services like email copywriting or creating full-scale content strategies. Similarly, if you're creating digital products, you could offer related bundles or introduce premium versions to increase your earning potential. The idea is to build on your existing expertise while meeting the evolving needs of your audience or clients. As you scale, focus on what's working and double down on areas that bring the most value and the best return. Let's start with Sarah, a graphic designer who turned a simple no-cost side hustle into a thriving business. Sarah began creating digital planners in her free time using Canva, a platform that's completely free to use. She studied free tutorials on YouTube to improve her designs and listed her planners on Etsy at no upfront cost, since Etsy only charges listing fees after sales are made. Within 6 months, her designs took off, going from sporadic sales to a consistent $2,000 a month in profit. What's remarkable is how Sarah continuously reinvested her earnings into improving her work, eventually expanding into templates for small businesses. Today, Sarah's side hustle supports her as a full-time solopreneur. Her story highlights how combining creativity with free resources can create genuine financial opportunities. Another inspiring story is Alex, who launched a transcription and captioning side hustle with zero upfront investment. Alex signed up for free platforms like Rev and Scribey, offering transcription services to clients worldwide. At the start, he worked odd hours to build his expertise and reputation. His dedication paid off. Alex now earns over $4,000 per month consistently by specializing in podcasts and YouTube video captions. Along the way, he won long-term clients after attending free webinars to improve his efficiency and accuracy. His story is proof that you can scale services as simple as transcription into a lucrative income stream by leveraging free resources, hard work, and smart networking. Finally, meet Priya, a college student who combined her love of fitness with her knack for social media. Using only free platforms like TikTok and Instagram, she began sharing simple workout routines that require no equipment, just body weight. Her content exploded after a few of her posts went viral due to their relatable and budget-friendly nature. Within 1 year, Priya was earning through affiliate sales of fitness gear and free subscription partnerships with healthy meal kit companies. By repurposing her existing knowledge and using free content creation tools, she established a community of over 200,000 followers. Priya's success underscores how even students with limited resources can use technology not just for expression, but for income generation. Before you dive into any side hustle, step 1 is reflection. Identify your unique skills, hobbies, and interests. Think about the activities you enjoy or tasks you're already good at, whether it's writing, designing, organizing, or simply connecting with people. Ask yourself, what comes naturally to me that others might find valuable? For example, if you're skilled at graphic design, platforms like Canva can help you create social media templates to sell, all for free. Or, if you're confident organizing schedules, virtual assistants may be your calling. By pinpointing these strengths, you'll have a clear foundation to build on, eliminating the overwhelm of trying to start from scratch. Step 2 is choosing your platform. Luckily, today's online world is full of free tools and marketplaces that allow anyone to share and sell their skills. For freelancers, sign up on sites like Upwork or Fiverr and create a strong, clear profile highlighting your capabilities. If digital products appeal to you, explore platforms like Gumroad or Ko-Fi to start selling your creations online. And if social media marketing sounds exciting, platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest let you grow an audience and monetize your presence for free with affiliate links or product collaborations. The key takeaway? You don't need expensive equipment or software. Most of these platforms have free sign-up options and intuitive interfaces, making them incredibly beginner-friendly. Finally, take immediate action today. Start small by dedicating just 30 minutes to set up an account, create a portfolio, or draft a single post to share online. For instance, if you plan to offer a service like social media management, spend a few minutes outlining your service offerings and creating a free Canva presentation to showcase them. Remember, consistency matters more than anything. Even if you feel unsure at the start, every small step you take moves you closer to achieving your goal. Stay focused, experiment with different methods, and refine your approach based on feedback. By starting today, you're already ahead of most people who simply keep waiting for the perfect moment. Now that you've explored a wide variety of free side hustle ideas, it's time to switch gears and focus on action. Remember, the first step is often the hardest, but the most rewarding journeys start with that single move forward. Every success story begins with a decision to try, and with all the free tools, strategies, and examples we've discussed today, the path is truly open for anyone willing to put in the effort. So why not start today? Take one idea that resonated with you, map out a simple plan, and give it a shot. Your skills, time, and determination are all you need to begin building the side hustle of your dreams. As you embark on this journey, remember you're not alone. This entire community is here to support you, and there's incredible strength in sharing experiences and learning from others. Take a moment to drop your thoughts in the comments. Which idea are you most excited to try? What challenges do you foresee? Or maybe you've already started a free side hustle and have invaluable tips to share. No question is too small, and your insights might just inspire someone else to take their next step. Collaboration and shared wisdom can turn challenges into opportunities. So let's keep the conversation going. Finally, stay motivated, stay curious, and above all, believe in yourself. Starting something new can feel daunting, but it's also incredibly empowering. You have the tools, the resources, and the community cheering you on. Your side hustle journey is an opportunity to not just earn extra income, but to reclaim your time, explore your passions, and create a more adaptable financial future. Each effort you put in is an investment in yourself, proving that you don't need deep pockets to make a meaningful change. Go forth, stay focused, and turn those ideas into achievements. It all begins with you. If you want more no-fluff videos like this on free side hustle ideas, subscribe now and share this with one friend who follows the game.